There you go. Locked myself out of my truck. It's 90 something degrees out there. I'm trying to get into it. Fortunately, I left a little gap in the window and was able to get it open. Frustrated beyond frustrated. That's not why we're an hour late. I was on my way to go to the post office, which will have to wait till tomorrow because, Abby wants to go. So Abby was in the truck, locked in the truck. But unfortunately, I had to pay somebody, and it's criminal for how simple it is. They should give you kits and a free instruction when you buy a new car. They should give you a kit on how to open those freaking doors instead of paying 60 something dollars, which I did not do this time, thankfully, and refused to do. I think I would have busted the window out and said hell with it the way I was today. So I'm beyond frustrated and hot right now. And Shadowhawk, where are you? Mr. Muck never did nothing to you, Gable. Yeah. Be right there, he says. I know he's getting a haircut. Uh, so I guess while I cool off, ha ha ha. Uh, you know, bad hair day. What can you say? Uh, we'll watch this. It'd be hot in the city. It'd be damn hot. And it is. It's damn hot, man. I'm just glistening. I'm sweating. It is hot out there. I was beyond frustrated to have locked myself out of the truck with it running. With my little lobster in there, needing rescue and not even knowing it. There she is. Zombie dog. Man. You locked your car door with the dog inside. Yes. It does not have a little, my keys do not have a little thing. What I did was unlock the one side and then reaction. I guess I relocked it, shut the door.
Yeah.
Uh, it doesn't have cruise control. Uh, but it doesn't
Hey,
have
hey,
one of
hey.
those little things either. And do I have an extra set? Yes, it's here somewhere. So, yes, do I need to find that extra set of keys in case I do that again? Yes. I'm usually very careful when I mess up. It's usually when she's with me. My mind's on her, and I didn't even have time to put a collar on her and stuff. I've been trusting her more and just letting her go, you know, without any control by me. Get up in the truck, you do the drill and everything. And she's been uh, good to respond. But uh, anyway, uh, just tired and frustrated right now, Shadowhawk. What can I say?
What happened, Rex? Sorry, I missed it.
I locked Abby in the truck. Fortunately, I had a little bit of window down
Uh huh.
and, was able to cut a green branch where this was the solution, a green branch short enough but long enough just to press the button for the window down. That's easier than trying to get the side of and
Yeah, yeah.
get
Trying to
that
get the
lock.
lock button.
Huh?
I said it's easier than trying to get that lock button. Yeah.
Well, they don't have a little thing. They don't have a little key thing to unlock it both automatically. That's frustrating. I have to use my damn key every time I unlock one
Mm.
side, but that doesn't automatically unlock the other side. So I go around and it's still locked. So I walk back around and I'm in the habit of locking the doors now, you know, and I locked it with the running because I
Right.
turned the air on because it's a furnace in there, and she hops up in there. I want her cool, it's possible. So
Yeah, you don't want her overheating.
well, I overheated. She was fine under the air conditioning. I was in 90-something degree weather, trying to going back and forth to the house. Okay, how about a hanger? No, that's not going to. How about this? No, that's not going to work. How about this? No, that's not going to work. Of course not. It can't be easy, and I'm frustrated enough. I just want to go ballistic. I want to destroy the whole truck and probably get heat stroke, and that's the way it is. When I get mad, then it's like beyond a certain point, it's just like, am I going to go berserk? I'd like to. I'd just like to unpin up this energy and just destroy stuff. I mean, totally just go. Let's go crazy, as Prince says.
You bastard.
Let's go nuts.
There you
go. That's Michael Keaton and Batman going, nuts. You want to see nuts? I'll show you nuts.
Yeah. Let's get nuts.
Just get nuts. Come on. And he's like, yeah, pulls a gun on him. Yeah, I don't think you want to go there. But man, it is hot.
Oh.
Still working with the one air unit up top, and I've had, but then I got everything ready to mail for eBay items. But I really needed to get it off, but we'll get it off early tomorrow, early before it gets warm.
Yeah, you got a what, like a 3-day window or something like that on eBay?
Yeah, it's past that, so I'm behind already.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's hurting. Oh.
Your knee hurting?
Nah, everything else is today, man. Spent 3 hours with a fucking sawzall in my hand today, cutting out fucking shafts off of a machine, fucking for gearboxes.
Is it going to ease up, or is this job going to kill you?
Did you ever get them pictures I sent you of the machines that I work on and stuff?
Okay, let me look again, brother. I just have not had taken the time.
No, I sent them on Instagram the other day.
So. And yeah, I knew you did. Wasn't sure if I could access them or not.
Yeah, I didn't know if you'd be able to pull them up or not. So. But I thought maybe we can let people take a look at the kind of crazy crap I work with, if anybody's interested. If not, at least you should be able to see what kind of crap I'm talking about.
Yeah. Can I show updates on Ryan's picture first?
Anything you like, my friend.
Okay. Since I'm on Instagram.
You know I'm easy.
It's not easy being green. I'm not easy.
That's what all the ladies only said too. Oh, Matt, he's easy. Oh shit!
Right, Shadowhawk?
Yes, Shadow. Nobody heard that. Yeah. I got you right.
Okay. All right.
I'm never gonna live that story.
You're never. No, it's cool. It's my favorite story.
It is a good one. I wish I could have had a camera phone back then, because it would have been worth taking a picture, even though it probably would have blinded me.
There you go. So there's.
Yeah, look at that face, dude. He looks all beat up, man.
Well, he needs to be beat up,
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the concept. But yeah, Ryan's pulling it off very well.
Yeah. Now, I think his earpiece, it needs to be broke off and sparking, And he did do like those snail shell type things instead of just the straight spikes, which is which is fine. It adds some, movement to it. There we go.
Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool.
Put him up.
Yeah, he looks like he's about a round 15 of a 15-round fight there, man.
Hi, man. That's, when I was watching boxing with Muhammad Ali and Frazier and all them, that's the way it was. 15 brutal rounds.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Especially the heavyweights, man. Those guys would go.
Sugar Ray and all those others that came along. Of course, I know that wasn't heavyweight, and then here's the whole thing right there, bro. You can see the,
cool.
You can see the blade on his calf there's got a nick out of it,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I told him to, what do you think about his posture? Your posture kind of, he kind of lowered it. He kind of beefed him up in this one here.
Yeah, no, I like the posture. I mean, he looks like he's still ready to go, but at the same time, he's wishing this fight was over.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's going to
Ryan's
be,
good, man. You got to give it up for our boy Ryan, man. He's
it's going
pretty
to be a
darn
cool.
good.
He's done a wraparound cover for issue 6. It's not going to be
Ooh,
like a
very cool.
cover that you see anytime soon. I'm going to get some of these covers out of the way. And I think I already have a replacement a couple days ago for the Dillard one that I'm, Apex says Savage Rhino. Oh, CD. I thought I was going to draw him. Well, that's look, Apex, you're not the only one going to draw him. And that's a cover for issue 6. For issue 6, Devil Flyer 6. That is years into the future before that's ever sees print. But unless something happens, then I could just put out 3 or 4 year. I'm committed to the future. All right, let's see what Shadowhawk sent us. Answer the app, type this message, type of the, let's see, Instagram, no title. Here are some pics. I didn't get any pics. I mean, I think it coming from his phone, I'm not able to access it. Hey, Tree Goblin. Great, that's cool, Rex. Yeah. Hashtag justice for Apex. Okay. All right. Let's see. Where am I going? Oh, it's funny that they call it Twitter, but they show you the X. When are they going to change that, if ever? I really got to get my friend over here to clean my computer up. Butterfly agama, I guess it's called. All right, so bring this up. Not even seeing where it is. Maybe here. Yeah, there we go. There you go, Lorenzo, your lizard representation for today. There's a beauty. She's one in a million girls. Why would I lie? Knowing my luck, it's probably a male, but I'm not breeding with lizards, so Launch day, Battle Brick Road 2, August 25th. Sign up at battlebrickroad.com.
You turn it over, crumple up the ball of paper, put it in there, leave a little space in the middle.
All right, so
huh?
Here you go. If you want to go sign up for Battle Brick Road, I'll make it easy for you. Battlebrickroad.com. This is Battle Brick Road 2. There is the sign up in the chat. I hope your Sunday ice cream social on Full Custom Hot Dog channel. Yeah.
And let the chimney do the work for about 10, 15 minutes, and then you'll be ready to go. I said you let the chimney do the work for about 10, 12 minutes, and then you're ready to go. You can pour the coals into the grill.
Maybe they changed the little icon symbol because it's not looking like the little Twitter bird. Maybe they did change it.
Always something going on around here.
No, I know. Did you see the 40th anniversary Rocketeer? I think I might have showed you this the other day. I'm not sure. It's so cool.
Oh,
Dave
no, I didn't.
40th
cool.
anniversary artist edition.
Ooh.
Love me some Rocketeer. So
is that like
retro.
11 by 17? Or is it a big,
Okay.
like full size artist edition? Or
I
sorry,
don't know.
Apex.
Yeah, I know. It's on Amazon, and I can drop the link for that. Maybe it'll give the dimensions. Let's see. Are you seeing this as I'm seeing it, or
Yeah,
no?
I'm seeing
You're
it.
still stuck on that. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
actually on another screen now. Here we go. We shall explore together, shall we?
Yeah,
112.99.
wow.
It's got a
What is that, like
5.0 rating. Everybody loves it.
is that like an omnibus of the Rocketeer stuff, or?
Well, I haven't looked at this, so let's see.
Okay, I'm just wondering like how many pages it is and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking. Read more. How about that?
Read.
No, no, reading. It's a not a novel concept, right?
Read a book.
Get a life.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, that's a big link. Can I even send that? Wow. There's a link to Amazon if you want to possibly purchase one of these bad boys. Let's see. Artist edition. Scanned from the original art. Read close to the originals as possible. So I assume it's not giving dimensions, but it's art size, the larger than the art. Yeah.
Well, I mean, average, art panels are 11 by 17. That's why I was just wondering. But you can always get like A12s or A7s or whatever. They're a little bit smaller. Whatever.
In April of 1982, the Rocketeer debuted as a backup feature from Pacific Comics. Yes, I remember it well. From those humble beginnings of the artistry of Dave Stevens caught the imagination of countless readers and became a worldwide sensation, even being turned into a big budget feature film. And see, look at that. And in, never start a sentence with a conjunction. And, but, nor.
And
Okay.
but no.
We'll get you pretty far. Yeah. It got us down the road.
Conjunction. What's your function? Looking up words and phrases and clauses.
Why sell books if the people that do the write-ups can't even write? It's amazing. And in 2009,
well, why
when IDW launched
when they can't even fucking write? Well, there you go.
Right. Yes, right.
Carrie, hey, oi, Sabaloi, my dear.
Hey, Carrie. 2009, when IDW launched its award-winning Artist Edition series, The Rocketeer was the inaugural release when winning a coveted Eisner Award that year. The book quickly sold out and went into a second printing, and now, more than 10 years later, The Rocketeer is soaring back with a new 40th anniversary printing. As with all artist editions, the art reproduced in this book has been meticulously scanned from the original art. Readers will be able to peruse those pages and see all the quirks and nuances that make original art so unique. Blue pencil notations, whiteout, gradations and gradients. In the ink. So much more. Unless you were looking over Dave's shoulder as he painstakingly drew these pages, this is the best chance to see the art of the Rocketeer as close to the originals as possible. Only 2 left in stock. Wow. Order soon.
Shit. No, damn. I guess I'm gonna miss out on that.
It's usually $150, so you're saving 37 on one. That may be the sale price. I don't know. I
Oh
really
well.
don't do that much, but there may only be two.
I'm guessing it's probably 11 by 17 then if they're charging like 150.
These are some of the other
That's
Rocketeer
cool though,
books
man.
you get on there too.
I haven't gotten any of the like full size art books yet. I'd love to have a few of those.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, with Rocketeer, I mean, I mean, there's a lot of great artists out there, but a lot of the great artists have been out in those artist editions, and this Dave Stevens thing might be a good little jump on point. But
Yeah.
I'm sacrificing for my art to get people devil flyers, so. You know how it is. You're working on your own project, and
I haven't seen it in months, man.
yeah,
I've
I
been
see
using
that
my life.
Twitter is using that little X symbol. I guess it'll take. I just got used to the bird, and now they put this little black box up there with an X in it.
I don't know. It's still the bird on mine.
Well, it depends on where you look.
Yeah, I guess they might be taking their time getting everything switched over. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know how all that works, but yeah, today I checked Twitter and it was still the little white bird in the blue square.
Star Trek. I have a question. Why?
Oh, don't even bother, Apex. You're gonna be
Why?
walking into goddamn SJW stronghold if you go into Austin, bro. It's not what it used to be.
Why are you gay?
Austin used to be a fucking great fun city, man. But yeah, the crazies have taken over.
A musical, Shadowhawk, a musical episode.
Musical episode.
People celebrate with song.
All right. Star Trek the musical?
Gods of all of us.
Yeah, just an episode.
At this time.
What the fuck? It's gotta be some kind of new lame Trek show, right?
What's the new one? Strange New Worlds.
Oh, okay, of course. I'm so sick of this shit. Every goddamn show is doing fucking musicals now, dude.
Is it really?
Dude, they even pulled off a fucking musical goddamn episode in The Boys, which is like supposed to be down and dirty, fucking Garth Ennis, fucking crazy bullshit.
Right.
They fucking broke into a musical number in the middle of one of the episodes. I like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Strange New World, yeah.
Leave it to Umbrella Academy. I think they started that shit.
What season? I own the first season. I've not seen the second.
Don't bother.
Really?
It got very disappointing very quick. I liked the first season. About like 3 episodes into the second season, I was like,
Really?
And then by the end of the second season, apparently that's right when Alan or Ellen or whatever the fuck his name is now, decided that they were going to become a boy. So yeah, whatever.
This is the way I felt when I started the show, Shadowhawk. I must be warning you. Warning, this is proof I have the patience to stab something 1,000 times.
Oh, I want one of those.
It's cool.
I'll give that to my wife. Being a Spaniard, I'm sure she'll appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Supernatural and Buffy did musical episodes. I don't know why the fascination with musicals, to tell you the truth.
I don't know, man.
To worm them in.
Why do you need to squeeze a musical into a superhero show? You know, even if it's just a fucking music. Everybody spontaneously breaks into song and dance, and they're all choreographed. Come on, man, what the? No patience for that shit.
Yeah, it takes you right out of the experience.
And we all know that the only thing a bunch of random fucking white people are capable of like doing on the fly is the electric slide. Other than that, you're not gonna have any kind of fucking great musical going on with white people spontaneously.
L'Aquila, Italy, Shadowhawk, when the light hits the fountain just right, it looks like it's spewing lava.
Ooh, cool.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh, wow. That looks like he's just spitting pure flame, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
That's neat.
I'd like to see
And it's
that.
like it's like a daily event, like as the sun sets or something.
Yeah, just positioned right where, you know, when the sun's just right, hits it, you know. And
That is cool.
lots of water up. Looks like it's. I think I'd call fire department if I saw that. I don't know.
There's a fountain over here breathing fire. I don't think it's right.
Yeah, it really does look like it's quite hot.
It does. That's pretty neat, man. That's
51 years ago today, Man-Thing got his own first continuing series in Adventure into Fear number 10, which had been a reprint book until then. Conway, Gray Morrow, and Howard Chaykin would do one issue and then hand it off to new Marvel hire Steve Gerber, who proceeded to set comics on its ear.
Yep.
But 51 years ago.
Yeah, I've got the full run of that one.
Yeah, so you have this one here.
Yep.
Number, what is that? 19? 10? What is that? 10?
Yeah, and I believe it started off as Adventures into Fear, and then it.
Gray Morrow's worth the ticket right there. Gray Morrow's a beast.
I think when it switched from Man-Thing to Morbius, it changed into Journeys into Fear.
I think they're dropping the baby off the car stop and dropping the baby off the bridge, and Man-Thing catches the baby. How cool is that monster and baby image? That is cool.
And the baby's not scared, so he doesn't get Christmas.
Oh no, he's probably still sleeping, you know.
Well, babies aren't really scared of much, you know what I mean? Like, unless you startle them.
Might have been sleeping, and then you have the softness of his hands, you know.
Oh my God.
1951, General Mills Wheaties had a promotion for specially made comic books with Disney stories. There were 2 different sets of comics, 8 comics per set, for 15 cents in a Wheaties box top. It could be yours.
Oh wow.
Those are kind of like the early
I would have
comics
jumped
I
on
read.
that if I was around.
If you were alive, right? They're kind of like the little horizontal paycheck type comics. I used to get those. Yeah. I used to get those at the shoe store, though. You'd have those Mary March of comics. I've got a few like this in my collection.
Yeah, didn't they put out a couple of like Buster Brown comics like that too?
Oh yeah,
with Buster and his little dog, whatever his name was.
Yeah, Buster Brown goes way back into the early part of the 20th century in the teens, I think. He maybe even the turn of the century.
I didn't know it went back that far. I remember him when I was a little kid.
Yeah, I have.
All right, why can I not see the chat? There it is.
Green Hornet was the grandnephew of the Lone Ranger. That is correct. Someone was like commenting and showing a couple Odell comic books, or at least images here. Of course, that's a young Bruce Lee that made him a star, especially in the Asian circuit.
Oh, hell yeah. Kato, man, he was awesome.
Yeah, and Green Hornet. I'm going,
Green Hornet just sat back and let Kato do all the work. I love that shit.
Yeah.
He just-
And then, of course, the Lone Ranger is on. Now, there's a Western that was on TV for a long time.
with a white horse and a hearty hi ho.
I'll tell you who would be great at drawing Rocketeer, and we're going to have him on tomorrow early, so don't miss it at 11. Steve Rude.
Oh, I'm gonna miss it.
Well, maybe you'll get to catch him Saturday.
Well,
Saturday night.
no, actually, that's my lunchtime, so I might be able to hang for a little while tomorrow.
That'd be cool. I'll make sure you get the link regardless if you come in or
If
not. And I'll be
I'm
watching.
not too exhausted to talk by then.
I already have a page, or I've got questions. I want answers.
Oh, so whatever happened? Did you find the pictures I sent you or no?
No.
Oh.
There were no pictures on Instagram. There were like your thing, and I don't know. Maybe it's because you're on your phone and an app. I don't know, but nothing.
I'm usually able to send pictures. But I don't know.
When we stop the show, I will show you your Instagram as not the page as not to dox you.
Did you get the message that said, "Hey Rex, here's some pics of the stuff that I do, and we can maybe show the chat later"? Did you at least get that message?
Let me check again.
The pictures were supposed to be that I sent them right after that message. Well, yeah, either an attachment or the next message right after that.
All right. Well, what it says is, "Hey Rex, here are some pics of the machines at my work. Maybe we can show a few to the chat today." It says no title. Let me know if they came out through okay, which all I'm getting is text. It says use latest app, use the latest version of the Instagram app to see this type of message.
Oh.
So that's
shit.
all I'm
Maybe
getting.
Instagram, maybe Instagram changed up the way you can send photos and crap. Oh well. All right, I'll
try and resend.
Well, I know I could text them to you, but I don't know if you can pull up stuff off your phone to show on the show. That's why I tried to go through Instagram.
Well, I mean, I could, just by holding it up, but you might want me to. Now, tomorrow, I'm going with my little cable and going to download everything on my phone into files and have her send it to me. I could do it here, but I'm going to have her do it because there's some specific items I want her to pick out from that and send to Glenn. And then there's a file on correspondence on Twitter that I want.
Oh, speaking of which, did you get your article finished up and sent to Glenn? Yeah. I thought you said
finish
you did.
it?
Yeah.
Yes, the other day, a couple days ago. Yep.
Okay. And Glenn didn't
I got to looking just briefly. He said 5. I don't know why. Maybe I inverted things and thought it said 100. I was just thrilled at the prospect of that. I thought it said 100 words to 500 words, and it said 500 to 1,000. And I did. I gave him 500, but I could have done 1,000 easily.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he could.
Well, you have faith in me, considering you've not read anything except my ash can.
Well, I have faith in you because I know just from talking to you that you can easily put 1,000 words into an article.
Okay. Yeah, you know me too well.
Sorry, Rex. We've been hanging out like every day for well over a year now, my friend.
Yeah, about a year and a half or so.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, December will be the end of December. Sometime will be
2 years.
Be 2 years. Yeah. And I will hit
it's our anniversary. Oh.
We have an anniversary around here every other day. We just had one 3 or 4 days ago when we hit episode 450. So happy anniversary. We have now hit 453 episodes.
Pale Apex, by the way, are you going to give Rex moderator status so we can run it on your
We're
channel?
gonna do it
and
on
still-
this channel.
Oh, we're gonna do it over here. Okay.
Yeah, I've already. Apex sent me a thing a couple days ago and wanted me to, do it over here. So
Oh,
I'd
okay.
ask
Cool.
him about
I didn't
that.
know if he,
I don't think he's ever set me up as a moderator like I have you, but that's another thing. When you get on your laptop and get out all that,
once I get on my
you'll
laptop,
be able
dude,
to
then, when you
seize
have to go,
control.
take Abby out or do whatever, I'll be able to, host and show things
Share, yeah,
and do all that good.
yeah.
So
Mhm.
yeah, it's I
I
just
went and got my
oh
teeth
god,
cleaned today.
I got so much going on, dude.
Made another
Just
appointment for like September, but I
I
did
haven't
get my
had a
teeth
chance
cleaned
to
today.
work on my new office space yet.
Office
Since
space.
I've been summarily booted from my original space.
Yes. Well, I'm not liking that new Twitter symbol. It's going to take me a minute to get used to that,
Give it about 10 or 12 minutes. I'll give you a look through the little holes on the side. Once you see that it's orange, like maybe that far from the top, then you can.
Are you talking to your daughter? Because I'm thoroughly
I'm talking to the
confused.
wife. She doesn't know how to use the graph.
Oh,
Just
make sure it's got an
well,
air
I
hose.
will dump it in there for you, honey, because it's kind of a pain. And I don't want you to burn yourself. So let me know when it's ready. Sorry.
I think you missed this one, didn't you, Shadowhawk? This is the one I
Maybe.
want. Mm-hmm. This is
I
the
miss
one
a
I
lot,
want to add to my collection. That's awesome. Of course, I'm a big King Kong fan. Jawbreakers 2, wasn't it? Or was it the
Yeah,
one?
no, I think that was number 1.
Was it one variant by Ethan? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
That's sweet. Like it.
Okay, baby, I'll go get it.
Didn't that predate King Kong Skull Island where he was eating people?
Oh,
I think that predated the movie, didn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not positive. It might have been right around the same time.
Announced at San Diego Comic-Con, which has been going on. I'm doing Conan again, kids. Frank Thierry says I'll be working on Comics Titans' new Savage Sword of Conan on a title called The Wolves of the Tundra, and I'm bringing legendary comic artist Gary Nord, I guess, with me.
Okay.
Werewolves,
Cool.
Snow, and the Sullen-Eyed Cimmerian joined by Chrome.
This is the only problem.
Here you go.
Okay. Just to see how you're like. You can see orange.
I'm gonna mute him. Yeah, you'll just have to miss it. Savage Sword of Conan. Ooh, look at that! Look at that! That's kind of like me after eating something very good. It's just like, yeah, cheese. Red is my favorite color. Shadowhawk is a man of action. Yeah. X is the 24th letter of the English alphabet. Thank you. 4 plus 2 equals 6. Okay. Most kids wanting to use X for PayPal as well. Yeah, I heard that. Jared Kushner. Kushner was previously associated with 666 50th Avenue. Yeah, thank you, Apex. Happy 453. Yeah. I guess we could have a 440 stream, right? Something. I got that wrong. Okay. Bill Sienkiewicz sharing a little bit of Demon Bear work in progress. I don't know. It said 2013. That doesn't seem like a new piece to me. Maybe he's picked it up again. But little Demon Bear. from the New Mutants, wasn't it? Be out of town. Steve Rue will be on twice. Yes. Yes, tomorrow and Saturday. Oh. There you go. Captured these and throw these up there for Shadowhawk, but he seems to be busy because I know he's an X-Men fan.
I'm a what?
You're an X-Men fan.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Another Mystique.
Well, I used to be. Oh, hello. Who is it? Or is that's probably some digital thing or something.
There we go. Hate on digital.
I thought it was a cosplay at first. It's probably some kind of digital art. But
No, it is digital or something.
Yeah.
You know, there you go. Your little Psylocke.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
See, now that's how Psylocke should look. She got a nice hip. Very nice.
But does she look Oriental enough there? Isn't she supposed to be Oriental?
That's kind of a
Mhm.
weird thing because she was
Mhm.
English, and then when they brought her back as, the new Psylocke, then for some reason she became Oriental. Well, I don't know. To me, as long as she looks cute, I'm happy.
Oh wow! I didn't know that Musk had wore some Satan armor not too long ago. You know, it could be that he was just joking around about his distractors, though. I mean, that would be something snarky. I would probably do too if I was coming under,
Yeah,
scrutiny.
it's hard to tell with these new wave rich motherfuckers.
The Exorcist Believer. Do you have plans to watch that maybe in October of this year?
Oh, is that the new one that's coming out?
It is indeed. Would you like to would you like to watch the trailer?
Sure.
Good day. Hey, be home by dinner.
We're not gonna get struck, are we?
Mr. Fielding.
It's a
Morning,
trailer.
Catherine.
All right.
And here are your daughters, Angela
Hi,
and
there.
Catherine,
Hi there.
7 hours ago, and that's the last information we have.
Catherine,
Angela?
If you can hear this, we love you. Please come home.
Universal.
Hey.
They're into their monster
Sandra.
movies, aren't they?
What are you and Catherine doing out there in those woods?
You're just walking.
I hope
and
so.
walking. That's all I remember.
Angela, can
Somebody's
you
gotta
tell your
carry
dad
this
how long you were
tradition.
gone?
Yeah.
A few hours.
Baby, you've been gone 3 days.
Although they kind of screwed up with the Mummy and fucking the Invisible Man pretty
You know, I
hard.
watched The Mummy last night or the night before.
New one,
What'd you
Tom
say?
Cruise one.
Yep,
I didn't
I've
say
got a
Oh
copy of
God,
it. I watched
I
it.
heard
Yeah,
you say something.
what'd you think?
Hey, baby.
supposed to be the Dark Universe.
You okay?
Well, I've seen it before. This is probably my third
Wherever those girls went, they brought something back with them.
showing. It wasn't scary.
In the blood of
It's not
Jesus
even gonna
Christ.
be Linda Blair. Oh come on.
Well, no, it's not going to be. Linda Blair's like 103 by now, isn't she?
No, she's not. She's like 50.
Body in the blood.
50.
Catherine,
Body in the blood. The body in the blood. The body in the blood.
Catherine.
The body in the blood. The body in the blood.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Mommy.
No, but there are people out there who have.
So far, I've not really seen anything scary.
You have some experience with possession.
No, looks
Yes,
like they're
what-
gonna be using a lot of flashbacks and
I believe you can
A
help
lot
get
of
the
jump
girls back.
scare.
Exorcism is a ritual. Every culture, every religion,
so
they
The
all use
Exorcist
different
was
methods.
not.
It's when they take all of
It wasn't a jump scare movie. That was a
Scary.
truly get up
We've met
underneath your
before.
skin and fucking scare the shit out of you movie.
Well, they brought her back because she's still around, and
I
maybe
still wanna
they'll
watch
cut
that
in some of the
Exorcist alone,
old
dude. I
Linda
don't like it.
Blair footage.
Yeah, well, that's what they're gonna use to draw you in.
Maybe.
Mother.
I don't know. I'll give it a shot just because I've watched every other
What did you do?
It's just amazing to me that this is what, like, the fourth installment, maybe the fifth, and they've never managed to make one as scary as the first one.
Is that Catherine's heartbeat?
Well, I mean, there were a lot of scary. The Omen.
Played a trick on you.
They used to know, you used to know what Hollywood used to know what a truly scary movie was, but now they're so out of touch. It's just like entertainment.
Yeah, and well, it's so easy to just fucking rely on CG to make your monsters, and they always turn out
64
like crap. So they're not.
She might not want to be typecast in that. I don't know. Come out and do it, every 40, 50 years.
Did you say she's 60? No, there's no way she's 64.
That's what they're saying.
Really? Holy shit! I didn't realize I thought she was my age. Not that I'm a spring chicken, but.
Well, she was acting. What was she how was she when she did The Exorcist?
I think she was only like 13. Might have been 12. She was young when she did that movie. And that was what, 1977? 76? Somewhere in there.
And she was supposed to be she was actually how old, you think?
I think her actual age was like 12 or 13, which that was kind of a big deal.
Okay, so she's entering her teens, maybe pretty close to a teenager. You and I weren't that old when it came out. We were
in the 70s. I was
a few years.
77.
I don't know. 64 does seem a little bit.
She would be a few years. I didn't think she was 8 years older than me, though. I don't know, dude. Okay.
Well, they always cast those young roles with older people.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that was part of the controversy of the whole
Exorcist they pull it off,
movie back in. Right, but back in the day, that was part of like a big controversy because they used such a young girl to do such a horrific role.
Really? Well, way back in the day.
It was one of the big criticisms about that movie, man.
That's true. I mean, you wouldn't see Shirley Temple doing that type of thing.
Yeah, especially the cross scene. I mean,
okay. Eric said
I don't know if you remember
she was
what
14 when she did that.
14. So, all right. Thank you, Eric.
So you were 14. Yeah, and we were probably.
I was about 10.
Yeah.
Well, so then she can't be 64. No. She could only be 60.
She's as old as
dirt,
petrified wood, by Hollywood standards.
Dinosaur poop.
So, yeah, maybe depends on what day of the month it was. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, she had a little period there after she grew up, like from her 20s to her probably mid 30s, early 40s, where she was really cute. But
yeah,
how would you ever date her? Like in the back of your head, you're gonna be seeing those.
Barbie passed 40 million worldwide. Is that the same chick, the same actress that did Harley Quinn?
Yeah, it's Margot Robbie.
Shoot, can she act? Probably not.
No, Margot Robbie's a pretty decent actress. She's decent. I don't know. From what I've heard, very mixed reviews on the movie. I think it's probably all just a bunch of shit, and people are trying to, get content out of talking about it. So,
sketch cards that Peter Simeti put up.
Oh shit! Are these all for sale?
Been busy. Well, let's see what he says about this stuff. Here's some of the 5-minute sketch cards. 5-minute sketch cards? You can do all those in 5 minutes a piece? Wow.
Cool.
Sketch card portraits I made for last year's King Cryptid campaign. Should I offer these? Let me know. So this is last year's, and he's asking, should I offer these again on the new campaign? My vote would be yes. I think your vote would be yes.
I'd like to be able to get a whole set of them all at once instead of having to, pay individual sketch card prices. That'd be awesome.
Well, I mean, is that okay? I'm gonna let that lie. I'm not sure about that.
Well, I don't know. I don't know that those are the actual sketch cards. He's probably going to reproduce them if he's going to offer them on the new campaign. Because the original.
No, I think what he was saying was, should I do this again and then offer the original?
Well, then yeah, definitely do that again.
Yes, that's what I said. I said yes.
I love sketch cards. It's a great way to get a small piece of original art at an affordable price. I love them.
Have you ever seen a campaign where they couldn't sell sketch cards?
Nope, not yet.
No, they just sell out, don't they? No matter what campaign it is. I mean, it's a little bit of.
I mean, there may have been some campaigns with some incredibly bad sketch cards. I can't speak for every campaign,
right,
but I haven't seen one yet that they didn't sell out pretty darn quick.
Apparently, Dark Horse is doing Creepy, or has done. Look at that.
See, even Eric agrees with me. Sketch cards are great.
Just in time to say goodnight. All right. Read the chat.
Hail, Glenn. Good to see you, and good night, my friend. And where's my hatch? Get it out. I need that book.
What am I supposed to be reading? It's Scotty, maybe that I recall. Creepy better. Yeah, Creepy. Yes.
Yeah, I think Linda Blair briefly ventured into like softcore porn for a little while too at some point. Nothing hardcore.
It's on its way.
Cool. Ooh. No, I love you, Glenn. Thank you, friend.
Okay. He must be talking to you.
Always rely on the English. They're dependable.
I'm just confused.
What are you confused about?
Life in general. Maybe I'm just disillusioned.
Yeah, me too.
Completely. Yeah.
Ooh, Squadron Supreme sketch cards. Well, Apex, if they turn out good enough, hit me up. I might want to grab one or two of those. I'm a sketch card.
I think I was probably one of the few people that took a sketch card and inked it.
Apex
did that, and I inked it.
It depends. I got a lot of some of them are colored, some of them are inked, some of them are just pencil drawing.
But I'm saying where I took the actual pencils on the sketch card and inked it myself over it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Some of them that I've seen have been inked and colored as well.
But see, that's the artist doing it. It's not you getting the pencils of a card and inking it. You see what I'm saying? Where you're
mean you actually inked it?
I inked and colored it. Remember?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, was that a Vic sketch card?
No, Apex Sea Demon.
Oh,
here's the one that Vic did that sent. Yeah,
they're good.
Right there. That's a Victor, but it's already inked. See.
All right, hold on. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, that was more closely to my original helmet design.
Yeah, like the first helmet design or whatever.
Love the Squadron Supreme.
Yeah, Squadron Supreme was cool, man. It's too bad
Squadron
they only ran
Supreme
like,
was good, and I had the
what was
omnibus
that?
to
They
that.
only ran what, 12 issues, I think.
That
in
12
Squadron.
issue miniseries, and then they also had a Marvel Max series or whatever, more sort of Vertigo line, more brutal and
Okay,
stuff.
so it must have been after I'd already stopped collecting Marvel.
In the 90s, I don't think so.
Really?
No, it was out there.
Yeah, but again, I had already slowed down quite a bit on Marvel and DC by 1994 or so. I was
Yeah.
basically into Image and Indies at that point. So
I don't know.
trimmed
I
down
think with some of
I
this,
trimmed down pretty much everything except for my X-Men titles back in
I
probably
think with some of
94.
this, they just try and get too sophisticated for it
Mm.
and play to the adult market, and then that just sucks the life out of any kid wanting to pick it up and really, I don't know. You just think, yeah, if we get the adult market, we'll also get the kid market. Not necessarily.
No, because I mean, and especially if have kids with responsible parents that are looking at the stuff they're reading, that they may
Apparently,
decide.
my parents weren't responsible whatsoever because my father, bought me that bloody Vampire Tales #5, and then the Werewolf by Night with the Satanist and the upside down cross and the sacrificial, stabber in the chest, cover.
But again, that actually it doesn't make them irresponsible. That actually makes them pretty cool because they were letting you make up your own mind about the comic.
I guess, and I had devoured it. I was like vacuum cleaner. Ooh, I had it on suction. So
I was the same way. Like I said, my dad brought me home that first Savage Hulk, and then
Rampaging Hulk.
Yeah, Rampaging Hulk, and then after that, I started buying like heavy metal, Conan,
Can you hear me?
stuff like that. Yeah, but my dad never told me no. He was like, he'd look at the cover and go, "Oh, that's cool.
Can you hear me?
Grab it." Can you hear me now? Yes, we can hear you. Right. Oh, not anymore. You just kicked yourself. Well, it's the Shadowhawk Show, everybody. Welcome to the 4 o'clock Shadow with Shadowhawk Talk. Oh, wait. He's back, damn it. I'm just teasing.
I know when take
Get your ass back in here, mister.
You can have my ass. It's the rest of me that I'm not,
I don't want your ass.
Okay. I think Eric does, though. Dope. I just hide behind you, Shadowhawk.
7 of 9, maybe. I don't think Eric swings that way.
You're right.
Hail, Justin. Belmont Press in the house.
Now, hey, Belmont. Hey, Justin. Definitely Apex and Rex story and art team for Devil Flyer versus Fembat crossover book. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he's going to draw it, and I'm going to ink it. Hopefully, there won't be a lot of straight lines, and I'm going to have to, we're going to kind of plot it together.
You're writing it, Rex, or are you and Apex going to kind of work on the story together?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is we'll probably, because he knows his character. I'm gonna pretty much write it, but we need to get together and
all right. Bye, Eric. Sorry, buddy.
Get some input about the character. Is Eric gone? Okay. See you, Eric. Take care. Have a great what is today? Monday, a brand new week. There was a Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's trash day.
Tuesday. Thank God.
I think yeah. Thank God we don't have to go through Monday again. Gary Frank. I know that name. He did the Hulk after Del Keown. Through the 2007 Squadron Supreme miniseries.
Oh, okay.
The artwork on that was not. I have it in an omnibus form, but it's pretty weak. I did buy it all, and I did read it. I think at the time, and liked it, but I mean, it was pretty weak stuff
Really?
that they were churning out. Really, of course, you're
I
dealing
thought
with a
Gary
lot
Frank
of
was usually
characters.
pretty good, man.
Yeah, but now this was pre his Hulk stuff, so this might have been some of his early stuff. I don't think it was his strongest stuff. And
That
then,
might have been like one of his first jobs or something.
and that might have been like maybe 7, 8 years before his Hulk stuff. So, it was a good little bit of time.
Okay.
So he probably matured a lot within that time. And then who knows if you get a bad anchor on a series.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
they
most
might
of the
not
stuff
know
I've
how
seen
to.
of Gary Frank, especially his Hulk work, was pretty darn good. I mean,
Oh,
it
it was.
wasn't
Yeah, definitely. Now,
wasn't
I
Dale,
would
but
not have thought that
it was
Gary
pretty
Frank
good.
did the Squadron Supreme, because I thought that was pretty,
Yeah, well, he may have
it was
been
okay.
rushed too. You never know.
It might have been. Yeah, I mean, you. That's the thing about the indie books. You don't have to be rushed. Of course, there are some
Yep.
styles that are faster than others.
Well,
I
I
mean,
mean, you look at an artist like Dale Keown or Ethan or some
right.
of the more detailed guys.
But what about this? See, that seems like it's more cartoony in a way, even though this is probably not as cartoony as the one he came out with before this.
Yeah,
Monster
it's a
Energy.
little bit, but that's also the style of I forget
Right.
what her name is. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm
And I
so
like
sorry.
it. And apparently a lot of
Yeah,
other
no,
people do too.
I love I love Vaughn's choice of arts, man. She's really good.
Well, I'm glad they reached the stretch goal and that they had the Dan Lawless print in there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty neat.
Yeah, I'm
that they
hoping
were
that
able
book
just to
get here
that.
soon, man. I got my gas file yesterday, so I'm hoping the books show up this week.
Yes. And might I recommend another good book? Golden Era here, number 5. First appearance of Mr.
Muck.
Mr. Muck. Again, my mind went to, I'm not kidding you.
That's
I won't
why I
say
told
it.
you.
Immediately. I
Don't
don't
make
know
Eric
why,
angry.
but my
You
mind
invite
just goes
someone.
to, so I have to stop myself before I say it and go, okay, what's the word, without looking. Maybe I just need to look at it. Mr. Muck. And see, when I did that, it was in my head. I don't know why. Crimson Wizard, first appearance. Oh yeah, got my 4 copies. You can get a copy of this for darn cheap. Well, yeah, $3.50 plus shipping. I bought 4 copies. When you round it all out, I paid $5.38. Not too bad.
I asked him how much it was going to be. He told me it's going to be about $3.50. And that's when I knew it was that damned old Loch Ness Monster.
Okay, way to sabotage my pitch. But that's fine.
You just don't get the joke. Everybody else got it right. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm not getting much of anything, so that's frustrated today. Tell you.
Trust me, you're lucky I'm this lively today, man. I can't barely even move my hand.
That pissed me off so bad. I sit down here. I didn't even want to do the show. It was 90-something degrees. I was hot, and I said, they deserve better than that. I'll give them something.
Dude, I had a...
I'm just glad I had that little bit of gap there, or I would have been really pissed. I probably would have broke the windshield, bro. I tell you. I wasn't about to call that guy just to go.
Better off just breaking a side window. Don't break the windshield.
I mean, there's a way to do that, but I was in a hurry. When I get in a hurry, it's like, like I was the other day. It's like.
And besides that, Rex, trying to break the windshield, you would be there for an hour. Breaking a side window.
I could break that side. That's what I'm talking about. The side window, not the front window.
Oh, well, you said you would have broke the windshield. Like, what?
I
That's
would
not
have
gonna do you
broke.
any
My
good.
bad. My mistake for calling it a windshield. Side window.
There you go. Yeah, those break easy. Windshields are very much
the windshields do not.
reinforced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was something like a rock come up and hit my aunt's car, and I mean years and years ago, when I was a kid, and it had like gel or under the rigid glass. It didn't go all the way through. Made a mess.
Oh no.
Big, but they had some kind of. I mean, it took a lot to.
Yeah, they make them new windshields. There's like a layer of some kind of like woven plastic or something in there. So the windshield will break, it'll shatter, but it won't. It like shatters into small pieces that aren't that sharp. And then you also have like a backing type of thing on it, so that it doesn't blow right in on your face.
Now, which is it, Apex? Did Gary Frank draw it, or is like you looked it up now? It's Bob McLeod drew it. That makes more sense. Well, I don't remember it being that. Bob McLeod has a pretty
the 12
clean...
the 12 part. He's talking about the original Squadron Supreme series, not the new one. So the original 12
in the
part
80s,
Bob
the
McLeod.
12 party, and the one I had the omnibus of. Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I just need to go and thumb through that thing. That thing's thick, man. It's probably about that big. It's a big omnibus, man. 12 issues. Can you hear me? Or did I mess my thing up again?
I don't know. You look okay from here.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You can?
Yes.
You can't hear me. Okay.
No, I can't hear you, Rex. What did you say? Rex, unmute. I can't hear you.
I'm getting ready to kick myself. Do I need to
want to mess with me about my icon? I'm going to start messing with you about your mic.
Okay. Well, I hit something and never know whether it goes out or not.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Hell, half the time I don't even have to do nothing. I turn into the white nipple. I don't even.
Yeah, I mean, you do what Fanta, when you're on your phone device, you'll pop out just for a second and pop back on, but the icon won't fully come back. It just
it's weird.
For it, so.
Yeah, I think it's like if my Wi-Fi signal gets a little wiggy or something, it'll mess up my stuff. That's the next thing I'm working on now that I got the laptop and everything. I'm going to have to upgrade my internet here soon, too. So I can have more minutes and all that good stuff.
Thinking about.
I'm just going on.
Doing some of this back here before Steve comes on.
Oh, my.
I've got some old books I can put up there, which I've had up there at certain times. Or I can put nothing but CG stuff up there. That's for sure. I've had CG stuff up there. I have a new one to add. Terror in the Trenches. That might be a pretty good read. Probably will be. Yeah, I had to go back and look at that omnibus and see. Bob McLeod, he has a pretty nice, clean style. That's what.
Yeah, I like Bob McLeod. He didn't McLeod work on X-Men for a bit.
New Mutants. He created New Mutants.
New Mutants. That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah. They made their first appearance in the New Mutants graphic novel. Yeah. And believe it or not, I mean, he was one of the first artists I met. Maybe the first one I ever met was Joe Staton, and then the next day I met Bob McLeod, and I had him sign that New Mutants. It had just been out not too long, and he signed it for me. I brought my own copy, and I still have it. It survived my fire. It was in my trailer. All my graphic novels survived, which is cool because
I was gonna say, please don't tell me that shit died in the fire, man.
No, I didn't. No, that's about all that survived. That and the couple, the Vampire magazine I just talked about, and the Vampire Tales 5, and the Werewolf by Night, my first comic, and my first Avengers 147 survived, which isn't in great shape. It's somewhere in my collection. It should be. If memory serves me right, I still have those 3 key issues that I, in starting collecting. That I had those set aside. I revered them so much, I had them set aside from the rest of my collection, and that's what saved them, my friend.
Right. So did you still have them at Mom's house when you hadn't moved them to the new location?
No, I had them in my art trailer. I have a trailer as well.
Oh.
And I still have the trailer. Now, I haven't been out there in years, but...
Where's your trailer? You just park it on your property, or? On
some land, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like 6 miles out of town where I grew up. The other night, I sprayed the very posh. I mean, they have castles out there. They have little miniature castles. Yeah, at Ridge Point, and that's like a golfing community, place. And that's pretty close to where I lived out.
What do you mean miniature castles? What?
Well, they look like castles. They're big. They're huge homes. They're huge homes. They're very expensive.
Like rich people's houses. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a neighborhood in Houston called River Oaks where I think this is back in the 80s and 90s. The cheapest house in that place was $350,000.
Yeah, there were different Squadron Supreme miniseries. Apex announces White Nipple #1 in stores on Wednesday.
Excellent.
Did anyone see the movie?
I demand royalties.
I didn't.
Sideways?
Was that DC character? Didn't they have a DC character that was supposed to be like Spider-Man called Sideways?
Yeah, but different thing.
Different thing, yeah.
I heard that Paul Giamatti was good. That movie was good, but I never saw it.
I was looking for that omnibus because
he ended up dying, right? Like from a drug overdose or something. That Giamatti guy, is that the same guy I'm thinking of?
Is that the guy with the heroin, with the sort of whitish blondish hair, sort of overweight a little bit?
Yeah, but I thought he died a couple of years back, and it turned out to be like some kind of drug overdose.
Oh, everybody in Hollywood knew it. Yeah. He basically probably just OD'd.
That's wild, because, I mean, when you saw him on screen, he was always very coherent. He delivered his lines well,
Yeah. He did Hunger Games was one of his last ones before he expired.
Yeah, I think before he passed on.
I think it was Hunger Games 3, maybe. I gave up on those things. I didn't like the concept. The only reason I went and even watched them was, back then we were going as friends and would go.
Right. Well, I watched them because my marketing director, the 23-year-old, was into them back in the day. So
she probably read the books, right?
Yeah, she read the books. And I don't know, the first, the first episode or the first installment of Hunger Games was not bad. It actually kind of a cool concept, but seemed like it really took a hard left turn after that.
If my camera was a little bit closer, we could play I Spy, because I have a little bit of everything back here,
Yeah, you do.
I Spy Captain K-Man. I Spy Green Lantern.
I had to blow up your background.
Yeah. I Spy a lizard. There's a bunch of.
Is that an original yellow and red Daredevil back there behind that Captain America?
Yep, right there. Yep.
Yeah.
That's one of the vinyl That's one of the vinyl banks I got at Hastings.
Oh, and there's
Yeah.
a Godzilla and a
There's a
Batmobile right
Godzilla
above
above
it.
it. Yeah.
And
Man
then,
Thing. Man Thing taking on T-Rex there. He's kind of toppled over. He's
oh, is that
and
is that the BAF Man Thing?
right here at the end of my finger? That's the old '66 Batmobile. It's cut real flat, you know.
Wait, where's
It's a vinyl bank.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then you got your Green Lantern power battery up there. That's
That's a
awesome.
bank. That's a bank right
That's
there.
cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
I got some vinyl banks from the now up
there's
here.
the
I don't
alien
know.
head. Who was it that made you turn the alien head back
Carrie.
around
Carrie.
a while back? Was
Carrie.
it Carrie?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you will see, I have a Fuzzy, and his eyes light up red like Gorgo. He's kind of got gorilla-like hands with like 3 fingers and a thumb.
Oh, cool.
A Godzilla. That was given to me by Elsie.
Oh,
Here's
neat.
the Cylon DVD thing. I've got 2 of those. And I've got one of those
cool.
3-dimensional
Is that
Star
like?
Trek
Yeah, I
chess
was just gonna say, is that like, what do they call it, embossed or whatever? Where it's like,
oh yeah, it
sticks out?
comes out like a full face mask, and it's got
Oh, that's-
lenticular red right there. Lenticular
Oh, that's
plastic
cool.
piece. Yeah, it's cool. You got the mystery
Hell yeah.
mobile there. Here's some wacky racers, the creepy coop, and the
Is that a
the
Kong up
great,
there up top? Next to the
yes, that's a
Cylon?
Kong. Yeah, a Kong,
Yep.
and then in between the Cylon there is a creature from the Black Lagoon, a Mako.
Yep.
I think
I see him, yeah.
either that or one of the. I guess.
Dude, I have that almost exact same thinker statue, except in a bigger size.
Oh, really?
From my dad.
I've had that for a long time, since the 80s. That's a Captain America bust bank where he's like, crossing his arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a mystery machine.
Yeah. Yeah, mystery machine. Now that's actually, I've got several of those. It's a bank. It's porcelain though.
All right, who are the 2 little green figures right underneath the mystery machine in the same package? Yeah,
Like,
right above the middle of your head.
shelf?
Nope,
Over here.
not the pop head. Yep, that shelf, but the one in the middle. Nope, down. So that shelf, go towards your right eye.
Here.
Farther. The one that's in the middle of that shelf, right behind your head. It's got 2 figures in the box.
This shelf right here.
No.
That
To your
shelf.
right. That shelf right there. The one in the middle. It's got 2
This right
green
here.
figures. Yeah.
Well,
These are
that
2
is.
green figures.
Oh, that's Scooby Doo. Yeah, that's Shaggy, and the guy that was in the underwater diving suit with all the.
Oh, okay.
He glowed, and he had the.
Yeah. It's just so small I couldn't tell he was the diver dude. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now you can blow it up on your phone there.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was blowing it up on my phone, but I was as big as I
There's a
could get it.
lot of little stuff there you can see. There's quite a bit here. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
you saw nothing.
Look at that. I mean, it's a bunch of stuff there.
Oh, wait a minute. Do you have light up fan blades on your ceiling fan? Or is that just the light shining through? Oh,
It's
okay.
the light.
It's the light.
It's the light.
Just the light coming through. All right.
Yeah, I got to
That'd be
redo
cool.
all
Light
that.
up blades on your ceiling fan? That would be awesome. Ooh.
So what should I put back here?
Well, hell, I don't know. You got
Hey, Jonas.
tons of stuff, brother.
I know it. But you can see when Hastings went out, I got a lot of the vinyl banks. Now, those are pretty cool. Usually they ran about, I think normal price was maybe, I want to say for some of those banks, I might have still gave a pretty good hefty amount for? Like maybe $15 a piece.
Excuse me.
You know, they don't come cheap. Some of these vinyl banks.
No, some of them are actually made pretty well too. They're nice and
Oh yeah,
sturdy.
and if I was to throw Godzilla or oh, that's cool too. You didn't see that. This is
Hi, puppy.
whoops.
There's
Oh,
puppy.
hey puppy. Daisy.
Yeah,
This
Daisy
is
doggy.
I think that's an Alex Ross sculpted Silver Surfer head up there.
Oh,
Right
cool.
there. I think right there. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, the other
Hey,
thing is
I hate to remind you, Rex, but are you working this evening?
I was getting ready to tell you that yes, I am working. I clock in at 7:15, so about an hour. Yeah, I clock in
so
late. I
still
guess
got a
I'm
little
gonna.
time.
I guess we're
I
gonna
just
stay in
happened to look
Jonesboro.
at the clock and I didn't know if you lost track. I was like, hey, dude.
Yeah. No, I haven't lost track. Thank you for reminding me. Probably going to stay here in Jonesboro, although who knows? I probably will. I mean, that time could be Paragould. It could be, which is about 45 minutes away. It could be a lot of places, but I figured that late, it's probably going to be Jonesboro again. I'm pulling up my pants here up to my knees. I don't know why. Shadowhawk's device once again. Yeah, let me cue this up. Give me a second. Had to skip the ads. Had to always skip the ads, right? There's Shadowhawk.
There I go again.
And they go again. And to reward you for your failure.
I don't think I've seen this one yet.
You can watch the whole thing on YouTube.
Captain, if she must die for the timeline to be restored, you cannot allow your personal desires to interfere. You cannot have your fate and eat it too.
You cannot have your fate and eat it too. Yeah, Stalled Track, the city of on the edge of foreclosure. Of course, that's a spinoff, right? That's a takeoff of the old Harlan Ellison story that's voted the best, along with Joan Crawford, right? When they're thrown back to the 20s, city on the edge of forever. They go through the time device to retrieve McCoy.
Yeah.
He receives that injection that just kind of drives him crazy for a little while.
Yeah. I forgot all about that one.
Oh yeah, that's the number one, requested. Now I like Devil in the Dark, which has the Horda, the rock monster that shuffles along and kills the guards, overshadows them and eats through them like acid. Because they're destroying the silicone eggs.
Yeah.
They've broken into the egg chamber. I like that one, and he's done a thing on that as well. And you can get those on Indiegogo. You can get the catch-up tier, or that one that was just the trailer. I'll bring it up again here. The Stalled Track, the city on the edge of foreclosure. You can watch that whole thing on YouTube if you so desire.
Oh, cool.
But now you can get a hard copy of it on Indiegogo if you really like that. I plan on getting those. I think
What, like
that's,
a DVD or a Blu-ray or something? Ah, fuck.
and they're only going to do 3 of
I'll
them.
be back.
Okay. You didn't spill anything, did you? Okay. So there's his YouTube channel. Mark Largent, I guess. Largent, yeah. Enunciate it out. Maybe I'll do tomorrow. Maybe I'll do better tomorrow with Steve Rude. Who knows? I just hope we don't have the audio problems we had last time, which was on his end, but that took us a little while to figure out, and that's kind of frustrating. Great thing is we'll have as much time with him as he can spare us. You know, we had to cut the last one short because Apex had to go to work, and I respect that. So I'll be going to work here in just a little bit. I have a few things to get done before then. Very frustrating that I didn't get things mailed off, but hey, I can't let that worry me. I'll get them mailed off early tomorrow. It's been good to stream and just cool down and calm down. But man, I came in here and I was hot and bothered. Let me tell you, I was ready to take no prisoners. Take no prisoners. Kill, destroy, terminate. Yeah, then get over it. But yeah, definitely go over and look at Mark Largent's. That's not the only little skits or things that he puts together digitally. He's only got 21 videos, but he's got 6,000. He's got 6.25K subscribers. Let's put it that way. Sometimes he just does things like this.
The best deals. That's why MVP's bonus days are back. We're all pros.
Yeah. Skip that. Here we go. This is just like a blockhead's Cyclops beam thing that he did. I need to do some blockheads. You know, the cardboard fold out. That would be pretty cool. That's the Colossus loop that he has. Yeah. Cecil did a blockhead. Cyberfrog did it. You know, Ethan did a blockhead. I need to do some blockheads. Those are pretty cool. Here is a Batman tabletop diorama, and looking at the style of it, I would say it is Neil Adams artwork on that. So I don't know why he's taking that from, but that's pretty cool. It's rocking back and forth, three-dimensionalizing that thing. So definitely some nice Neil Adams artwork on Batman. It's got some neat things over on his channel. It's not all about stalled track. He's also got The Wobbling Dead, an animated puppet parody of The Walking Dead. Some of these I've checked out, some I haven't. Basically, I haven't checked out that many of them. That's why I'm doing it now. Now, while we wait on Shadowhawk.
The next thing I remember, I was waking up in a hospital. I tried the buzzer, but no nurse came. I tried the remote, and TV didn't work. It took me 3 days to realize something was out of the ordinary. I must have been disoriented and woozy from lack of food and water. It was making me see things. But I knew I had to get out of bed and go get help. I was a little woozier than I thought. The hallway was all in disarray. Something had happened here. Something weird. And I felt a chill run down my spine. Without my firearm, I felt exposed.
Uh-oh.
There were some locked doors at the end of the hallway. Someone had painted a message on it. No death. Exit here. Didn't have the keys. I need to find another way. My instincts, keen from being a lawman, told me something wasn't quite right. Then I realized I was being watched. Nurse, I see you in there. I need some help. The TV doesn't work in my room. The nurse just ignored me. It's gonna be that way, eh? Well, I'm taking one of these here comment cards. And you can bet when I...
You know, this is done digitally, but he does it like a puppet. You know, where it has the...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's got like the...
Has the rod. Yeah. But it's done digitally. It
might be a combination of digital, like he might do the faces digitally, you know, with the words and stuff, but they're actually puppets.
It could be.
I fill it out, it'll be harshly worded. Door led to a pitch black stairwell. It locked behind me. Oh. Fear and terror gripped me. I leaned on my training. I knew I needed to remain calm and easy, and the answer would come to me. I reached the bottom of the stairs much faster than I expected.
I don't know what happened, Rick. Oh. Yeah, animated puppet parody. So it is a combination of puppets and animation. That's pretty cool.
No. Well, I mean, they call it a puppet parody, but I mean, is it actual puppets? I'm thinking it's. I think on that stalled track they were saying it was all digital, but it was made to look like puppets. So
no, I don't know. Pretty cool. I like the Walking Dead one a little better than the Star Trek.
Do you really? I got nothing out of that. I was like, oh crap, really?
Did you watch The Walking Dead?
I did. I've got the first 4 seasons.
Okay. Well, you remember when Rick woke up and fucking all of stupidity?
I do. Yeah, I mean, it's been a while. I need to go back and rewatch that stuff.
Oh.
Here's a very short one, like 55 seconds, that he has up there on the Wobbly Dead. Full screen there. There we go.
She couldn't be real. Those ghastly eyes, the decaying skin, the way below average dental hygiene. I puked her. But I didn't figure she'd need a bicycle anymore. Things were finally going my way. I felt like nothing could stop me from getting home.
Now, what's that say? Doc Foggy's batteries or something? I like that he's still in his, throw
hospital,
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, hospital.
Lordy. I felt exposed to that. Oh, hell.
It's a wobbler. Wobblers don't ride bicycles. Oh,
right. Thought he was. Get it now on DVD. So apparently they put, made it. You can go there on the store there and get it.
I might have to get that.
I'm just
looks like it might be fun.
Walking Dead. Huh?
So I might have to order one of those. That looks like it might be cool.
Yeah, they call them wobblies or something. Not
Wobbly
wobbling,
instead of walking.
wobbling dead. Still the
Well, they were
walking
never
dead. They're
called
wobbling.
zombies in Walking Dead. Remember, they just called them walkers, or there was a bunch of different terms, but they never used the word zombie.
Well, I'm most interested in the Star Trek stuff. Me, myself, and I. But he does have a few more things over there. So, if you so desire, you can go check that out on YouTube, and check out their Indiegogo project, which I may have the link to here. Let me check real quick. I know I saved the YouTube link. There we go. There's the Indiegogo. Drop that in the chat. Their latest Indiegogo. This will be the third and the last installment. If you like I think he's got the first two up on the full thing. I'm not sure about that because I haven't taken time to watch them. Let's see. He has Star Trek. I don't know how long they are. That city on the edge of foreclosure is 20 minutes. So I've got to wonder. And that Star Trek a mutt time is almost 16 minutes. So I think those are the longest things he has up there. The full movie. The full movie is about 16 minutes. Yeah. I don't know why he reloaded that one, but apparently you can watch all of them. That stuff takes some time to produce. That's why they're not very long. But, if you enjoy it, if you're a Star Trek fan, you like stuff like that, that's kind of a takeoff of things, then parody, whatever. I don't know how funny they are. I'll take a look at the other two and see that they do have.
I had something to move them for.
Remaining of the box sets
I had
over
something
there
to move them for me because I had a spill over here.
on Indiegogo. The Doomsday Machine. You can get them individually, the originals, or you can get them in a box set. You can get digital copies of a comic. You can get the Star Trek photo comic. So apparently they have taken probably, those would be some rare ones.
Jesus. Where the hell's our chat today?
And you can get a producer credit if you want. And what was neat is they're doing 50 of these boxes, Shadowhawk, that were made on a 3D printer. There's only going to be 50 of those made. That's pretty neat, huh?
Yeah, kind of cool.
That's kind of guerrilla, If you get the producer credit for $1,000, you can get.
How about no?
Well, okay, but 2 out of 5 have been claimed.
Well, I'm sure there are people out there with more money to spend than me.
Want to be credited as a producer on Star Trek: The Doomsday Machine? Here's your channel. Here's your chance. Your name will appear as a producer in the end titles and on the movie poster. Includes the box set and a movie poster.
Cool.
Well, there you go.
Hells yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, $1,000. Yeah, but I mean, that's pretty neat to get your name, included as a producer. I mean, that's kind of what a producer is, right? Gives you money to make it, to make the project happen. At that point, you're a
Yep.
producer. You know, if you're like Elon Musk, you can produce a lot of things, right?
Yeah, all you gotta do is throw money at it. If you
Throw
got
money
it,
at
you
it,
know?
right? Yeah. If
It's easy to
uh,
be a producer if you got money.
yeah, you too could be a producer. Let's see, my phone is fully charged, and this.
But first, you have to produce a pocket full of money.
Now that would be a feat. Oh, you know, one of those comics that I showed, he had five fingers. He had too many lines. I think it was the Legion of Superhero. I noticed in a box of comics I showed recently, there was an error cover.
Oh wow! What, he had
What
6
is it?
fingers instead of 5?
Okay. Yeah, September 28th, and they're already saying we have reserved the following for you for my next dental appointment in September, at the end of September. And they're already sending me a notification on it. Now that's efficiency, folks.
Yeah, that, and they want that money.
Oh, they want that money. Hell yeah. And they'll get it out of me. My mouth has been a gold mine for them.
Yeah.
I guess. Although they referred me to the oral surgeon.
Yeah.
There may be a couple more that I have to have taken out later. Nothing dire right now, and I want to leave them in as long as possible. But I may have to go back to the oral surgeon and be put under to take those 2 teeth out too, Shadowhawk. Because they look at bone density. We talked about it, and I've got pretty good bone density and whatnot.
Right.
They're like, yeah, we can tell on X-ray, you know, that's going to be a real hoot to get out. So, and they're pretty close to the sinuses, he says.
Oh, lovely.
So some of the roots can go up into people's sinuses, and
Yeah.
I know that's the way it was with Abby. You know, hers went up into her sinuses, and when it got infected, you know, her eyes swelled shut and started leaking. You know, and everything. I had to take her to the vet for that.
What'd she have? Just a ear infection, or?
No, it was a broke tooth. It was a back molar, and that
it was a tooth. Oh,
and that infected her, probably her sinuses a little bit around her eye there, or whatever. So it started puffing.
That'll do it.
Yeah, I thought I caught it early. She was wincing, and before I could get her to the vet, it had swollen shut and actually was letting out some of the blood and fluid under the eye because the pressure was there so much, and her eye started coming back. It wasn't just since the pressure was being let off a little bit, she could start seeing out of that eye a little bit before. But yeah, I think they put her maybe on some antibiotic or something. It cleared it up. Extracted the tooth. She had to stay overnight. She was about due for a checkup. It'd been 9 years. Over 9 years.
Yeah, it's about time for it.
Yeah. It was the first time she'd ever went. As a matter of fact. I don't recommend that, but she got a healthy.
I take Daisy once a year.
Yeah, I'll probably take Abby here this year.
Yeah.
Later.
Cloudy's an indoor kitty, and when I first adopted her, I had a really bad experience with getting her first set of shots. The place that I went to, just, I don't know if it was an inexperienced, assistant or whatever, but like they jabbed her 3 or 4 fucking times and didn't even get the medicine into her. Poor kitten is freaking the fuck out.
Well,
I finally grabbed the dude and told him, get the fuck out of here and go get me a real doctor. I'm not having you stab my cat again.
Yeah.
And, so then the real doctor came back, gave her the shot right the first time. He's like, oh, we'll bring her back in 3 weeks. I'm never bringing her back here again. She's going to be an inside cat, and I don't need nothing from you people. You don't know how to treat an animal.
Yeah. You should have been there
Yeah,
that
they were
day.
being they were being all aggressive and shit. Dude was like, "Oh, you got to hold her stiller." Dude, if she wasn't fucking, extremely uncomfortable, she wouldn't be trying to get away from you so hard. So maybe you ain't doing something right.
Yeah. But that's the great thing about Abby is that if I take her to the vet and she's never seen those people and they're kind of manhandling her a little bit, but they're very gentle and whatnot. I mean, they know how to handle animals.
Yeah.
I was very pleased. But she's just compliant, and she's not met these people from Adam and they're giving her shots, and of course they're doing it proper. But I mean, I was struck by how just calm she was with everybody,
Yeah.
from the get-go. You go into his office,
Normally, I mean,
not his office, but you go into the atrium there where huh?
Yeah, but this particular vet I had, it was a local animal shelter plus veterinary clinic. So over the past 20-some years, I had adopted 3 different animals from there, used them as my vet. They were always good.
Apparently,
So
this guy
that's when I adopted Cloudy. I decided to take her back there because I know these people. And then they had some new idiot that didn't know what he was doing, and now my cat I can't even get her to go in the carrier anymore. Like, as soon as she sees the carrier, she knows she's going to the vet, and she wants nothing to do with it.
Traumatized. I don't blame her.
Yeah, I don't either. Somebody was stabbing me 3 or 4 times, and for no apparent reason.
Not the dentist I have now, but the dentist I went to. This guy gave me 8 shots. And he
but sometimes,
even though it wasn't numb, even though it wasn't numb, it was infected. It wasn't going to totally numb out. He was still trying to pry it out of there. He was still trying to. I was like, thanks for putting me through the most pain. And he said, I could give you another shot if you want. And I'm like, no, dude, it's not going to do any good. You've already given me 8. I've never been through such pain, and I'm not paying you for this. And I'm not coming back,
Yeah, and that's great. I mean, there's only so much
You are money grubbing. You just want the money. You see that
shit has,
I need dental
side
work.
effects. There's only so many of those shots they're supposed to give you before they go, okay, we got to do something else.
I know, he should have known. I just walked out. I said, I'm not paying you for this. This is ridiculous. You're in here trying to give me, deaden this out. And after the second or third one, I could see you should be experienced enough to know that, no, it's not going to deaden. We're going to have to put him on antibiotic and have him come back, Then we can take care of it. But I mean, when you're just trying to, and he's like, man, I mean, that's
all right, Rex. Well, hey, buddy, I'm gonna have to call it, man. It's dinner time for me. And,
I do too. And we got started late.
I still need to get my hair cut. So.
Oh, you hadn't got your hair cut yet? I was gonna.
No, well, Rosie wanted to take a break. Well, she wanted to do it right before 4, but I was like, I don't have time. We can do it at 6 when I get done streaming. And then I found out we weren't going to start till 5, so I was like, well, you want to do it now? And she was like, yeah, in a few minutes. And then she kind of went and laid down and rested for a little while. And then at like 5 minutes to 5, she's like, you ready to cut your hair? And I'm like, no, I'm getting ready to go back on. I got to stream now, so you're going to have to wait till after 6. So now I got to eat dinner and then get my hair cut. Well, either way, whatever. It's all good.
What is for dinner?
I get chicken legs on the grill, some kind of, I think, scalloped potatoes, and
chicken legs on the grill, on the outside grill.
Yeah,
that's what you're gonna do, or she already done it?
No, Rosie actually did it. I helped her get the grill going.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know she grilled.
Yeah, she's just not good at starting the grill. She can cook on the grill. She just
Did you start
uncomfortable
it for?
with. Yeah, of course.
What a man!
That's what I do, man. Yeah.
We'll get some rest tonight. It'll be a short night for me tonight. I'll probably be staying here in Jonesboro, but I'll rosin them out. Pew pew pew.
Well, what time do you usually get home if you're in town? Probably still not till midnight.
It'll be probably be past midnight. Yeah.
All right.
You'll be sleeping.
Yeah, I'll be sleeping by then, brother.
Yeah.
But anyway, tomorrow have a great show with Mr. Root, and I will see you at 4 o'clock. Hopefully I can pop in at lunchtime for a little while and maybe jump in there.
Yeah, I hope so. I'll send you the link. And I think I noticed a Gmail that they're going to mail my next check. So maybe, hopefully, tomorrow or the next day. Probably tomorrow. They're pretty, the first one arrived pretty quick. So maybe I'll get
And
paid
have
tomorrow.
they ever figured out why they're having a problem direct depositing?
I have to fix it. I have to go in there and somehow get in their system and, I will do it though. I will do it. I will get it done.
All right, my friend. And hail all in the chat if anybody's left. Good to see you as always.
Oh, yeah. We got 5 people watching.
Oh, hey. All right, cool.
We got an audience. We have an audience every day. Yeah, we were
There
down
you
to
go.
3 there for a while, but,
Well,
now
Flying
we're up
Feline
to
was
7.
screaming
I
she
can't
was.
trust this counter. It says 7
Yeah.
now. What the hell? It jumped
Well,
on me.
Feline was doing her trivia show and stuff earlier, so that usually, kind of hurts
Oh, yeah.
our
We'll
numbers a
start
little
ticking
bit.
up after that ends. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I miss
But,
topic lists, but yeah.
I know.
Okay,
I
bro.
miss being able to go in there and play. As a matter of fact, I went over there and hung out for the first hour, and right as they were getting ready to start the trivia, you came back on, and I was like, "Whoop, gotta go."
Sorry. I was so frustrated. I was like going to jump on for a minute and go, sorry, I don't want to do this. Click. But we did it. So
Hey,
we're here.
we are nothing if we are not reliable, my friend.
I try and be, but man, was I frustrated when I first come on here. I really was.
I know. I understand. All right, buddy. You have a great night. Hope everything goes well at work, and I will talk to you tomorrow morning. Hello. Hail, CG.
Perfect ending. He gets it.